Hello, I'm Susan Platt, and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor in Virginia. I had no intention of running for office until November 8th and Donald Trump was elected. I believe it's time that we fight back from all the hate and bigotry coming across the river from us. I'm fortunate in that I have a great family. I have two nieces that are Vietnamese that my brother loves dearly as my sister-in-law. And they're having a great education here in the United States. Their names are Makara Thuy and Marin Tu, so that they can be Americans but also remember their Vietnamese history and heritage. I'm so proud to have the support of Mr. Jan Scruggs, who was the founder of the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial here in Washington, D.C. I'm fighting Donald Trump because I believe all people deserve access to equal education and opportunity. I believe that it's time that we have a children's advocate on the governor's cabinet, because so many children are having a difficult time and education is so important. I believe every family needs to know what opportunities are out there for them, provided by the state, but no one knows where to find those opportunities now. So having a children's advocate and having everything under one roof would be very helpful to them. I was raised by my father when my mother died when I was 9 years old. My father was one of 13 children from an immigrant family and the only one to go to college on the GI Bill. He raised me I could do anything I wanted to in life as long as I worked hard and was committed. And I live by that rule every day, that everyone deserves an opportunity and everyone's voices are important to be heard. I lost a stepdaughter to addiction several years ago, and my husband and I were able to take care of our grandchildren. And that's why I believe we need a children's advocate for people like me and people like my grandchildren who need a helping hand. It's not easy nowadays, things are tough. But we need to make sure that our Commonwealth supports us in every way it's already that it possibly can. I've run a small business in my home in Virginia, and things need to be made easier and streamlined for small businesses. We need to talk about economic development, and I've served in the Virginia Tourism Corporation Board, appointed by Governor Tim Kaine, and I've learned about small businesses and big businesses across Virginia and how we can expand those. I believe that Virginia is for lovers. That's not just a saying, it's what we live every day. And it should be important that we welcome all people because everyone has something to offer. I'm proud that I've started 2 statewide women's organizations, training over 300 women of all different colors, races, and backgrounds to run for public office because everyone's voice is important to be heard. I will tell you that I will do my best to stand up to the hate and the bigotry coming across the river from Donald Trump every single day. And that's why I called on Congress to impeach this president. I have withstood personal, physical attacks, allegations and threats because of my standing up for what I believe is right, but I will not be deterred. And that's why I also talk about removing all symbols of hate and bigotry across the Commonwealth. There have been 40 lieutenant governors in Virginia's history. 6 Johns, 4 Jameses, 2 Roberts, and 1 L. Douglas, and no Susans. And I'd like it if you help me become the first Susan, and I will fight for every single voice and every single child in Virginia. Thank you very much. It's very important to vote on June 13th.